Welcome to Optimal Timelines. I am your guide, Sean Collins, and helping you to connect to your most optimal future timeline. So it's that time again. It's going to be the monthly Tarotscope readings for the month of August 2021. And remember, the reason I use the North Node as opposed to your sun, moon, or ascendant sign is because it's much more relevant to your actual soul path, your life path, and I find it much more accurate. Also remember, if you'd like a personal reading, there'll be a link in the description box below. And if you came upon this video and you don't know what your North Node is or what the whole North Node thing is about, there's going to be some links also in the description box. So thanks for watching. Let's get started. Okay, so this is going to be your monthly tarot reading for August 2021 for everybody with their North Node in Leo and or the 5th house. So I'm going to connect now and we can begin. I call upon my spirit guides and guardians and the wisdom of my ancestors to bring forth the information that's true and correct for all who see this reading, that it may bring them the most beautiful, happy life possible and set them on their most optimal future timeline. So may it be. Okay, so the spread over on this side of the table represents from the 1st of the month to the 15th, and this is from the 16th of the month in August to the end of the month. So the month overall, there's going to be, for you Leos, North Node Leos, and or the 5th house, there's going to be like these little battles or annoyances or things that are going to come up where you're going to have to like make a stand or deal with something. So a little bit of contentious energy. I'm feeling like these little, like tiny battles, nothing major really, but these like minor battles. And what it's doing is it's like this energy that's around you, North Node Leos and or the 5th house it's this energy to kind of wake up that inner lion in you. And so that's what it's almost like, and you're going to rise to the occasion, I'm feeling like you're going to at least feel like it. And it's going to seem on the outside like kind of an annoyance sometimes, and this is, I see this throughout the whole month, but in particular, what's happening is it's getting you, these little battles are like proddings from the universe to set you into action. Okay, we have reverse Knight of Pentacles, we have reverse King of Pentacles. Okay, as the month or as the first half of the month progresses, and so this is like an energy of a little bit of stagnation. So like shaking off the cobwebs, shaking off the dust, and like kind of moving forward. It's like kind of spurring you into action. That's what these are. As you deal with them, they're going to come in, different areas of your life, at different times. It's there, as I said, to get that energy moving and to, get things moving in a good direction. Now, the first half of the month, I'm seeing for a lot of you, there is this energy of celebration. So a very like celebratory energy, okay? Celebratory where you're really, you could be, celebrating in, certain occasions. It could be from one period of your life to another. It could even be like, going to like formal celebrations. Okay. And as I said, you're going to, as the rest of this year progresses, that's what this is doing. These little conflicts is like pushing you toward, kind of being your best self. Okay. Being your highest self. And, as opposed to, I said, the Knight of Pentacles reversed and the King of Pentacles, we have the Knight of Wands. And this is the energy of, your advice cards coming in, okay? That to put a little bit of, you want to inject passion into what you're doing from now till the end of the year, okay? But this month in particular, think about, it's better because I'm seeing there's something, this creative energy. I have Eight of Pentacles reversed. Again, all these like earth things that are like reversed for you, like some stagnation. Some of you may be hindering you in moving forward in some sort of a creative endeavor, work, relationships, or some sort of a business or goals you have for your future. So what they're saying here is when you're fighting these mini battles, or confrontations, whatever they are, when you're standing your ground and getting in there, and as I said, I see them as being minor, annoyances, but having to make a stand, what that's doing is it's infusing like a fire in you again, okay? It's like stoking that fire. The energy, like, so think of it this way. Have you ever been, just kind of like cruising along for, several days to, a week or two, and then all of a sudden, like, something happens in your life. We've all experienced this, where you have to, like, take a stand on something. Like someone does something or says something and you're like, oh no, you didn't, like you're going to not put up with it. Okay. So you engage with that situation or person and you come out feeling energized. You're like, oh, like your adrenaline's going, not in a bad way, but a good way. You're like, your juices are flowing. That's what this energy is, what I'm seeing and what it's doing. And then what you want to do is, when those juices are flowing, you want to keep stoking that passion into things that you want to accomplish, okay? Particularly like creative energy, okay? Now, moving on to the second half of the month, what I'm seeing here is I'm seeing that there's things that have happened that, in your past that you might have not fully learned what it is, or like the lesson of that thing or things. And it's almost like there's some of you might be kind of keeping the status quo, not wanting to rock the boat, or kind of being kind of stuck in like old ways or patterns. Okay. And there is something the second half of the month that, again, it's a different energy from the combative energy, although that can be an element. But this is more of an emotional thing, okay? That's going to come up, and it's going to, at first, seem on the outside that it's negative. But again, it's not, because it is there to break you out of old patterns. We have the Hierophant reversed, okay, as an advice card. We have Nine of Wands reversed. So it's like these old stuck patterns are in place. And when things happen in our life, it gives us the opportunity, both good or bad, but like when, there are things that are challenges that come up, it's giving us the opportunity to take a new direction, or like a new path. So what you want to do is, the key for the second half of the month is this. When an emotional situation arises, or anything that does trigger emotions in you, okay, you want to think, okay, when has something similar happened to me in the past, and what direction did I take? In other words, not only what did you do, but what did you feel? How did you handle that situation? And then ask yourself, did it work out for you? And if you think, you know what, I had a situation a couple years ago. It was different people, like a different situation, but it was very similar. And I, did this and it really didn't work out for me. So that's where this creative energy, where you want to like rethink patterns, is what's coming up big time. And so there is something, like I said, that's going to be emotionally triggering to you. And for a lot of you, it could be within the romantic relationship realm. Okay, so significant other is what I'm getting. But for others, the energy through all the north nodes is very similar, but it plays out in different arenas in different ways. For some of you, it might be something to the effect of like work or friends or family. But for a lot of you, it's going to be in the romantic, realm, where, and again, the reason this is happening is it's getting you to see things in a new way and to make different choices to break old patterns. Okay. So think of the first half of the month, you're breaking out of old patterns. And when minor conflicts or, confrontations come, it's there. Think of passion, your fiery energy, make your stand, in a good, solid, decent way, but make your stand and take that energy and that fiery energy, carry it over. And in this instance, so that you're using the fiery energy in the first half of the month, and then in the second half of the month, when you have some sort of a situation that's emotionally taxing on you, okay, and that's triggering you emotionally, you want to think of new ways of handling it, or make sure the way you're handling it is not just, the way you've always done things. Like really think about it. Okay, how do I want to handle this? Some of you may, it may work for you to do things the way you've done in the past. Okay, but for the vast majority, I'm saying it's like it's time to look at things and take things in a new direction and break out of stagnations. So anyway, looks like a great month for you. A lot of growth. Remember, after this, I really see like a graduation for you for the end of the year. This is like setting you up for a lot of good things. If you take advantage of this and, learn your lessons well and how you're handling this, the universe really, really wants to send you off to the next level, which is, creativity and success. So hope this reading resonated with you. Thank you so much for sharing some time with me, for liking, sharing, and subscribing, and helping me grow the channel. Much love, much appreciation, and we'll see you again soon on some more videos. Many blessings.